you are in for a treat today. Welcome to the History Hunter. Well, what is the context here? We have a mine, Kriegsmarine artifacts, and we have a very unique bunker. We were so lucky to be invited into a massive control bunker from the Kriegsmarine and the anti-aircraft gun control systems in that area. And this gentleman invited us in. They just recently opened this thing. It hasn't been opened for several decades, and for us to be there at that precise moment, and this gentleman asking eagle eyes if he wanted to have a peek inside, well, the rest is history, as they say. And I think you're going to be very surprised to see the different features that we found there. If you want to help us out to reach more people, all you have to do is watch the video in full. YouTube algorithm is not kind to us, so you have to help us out. If you watch a minute, that will help. If you watch 2 or all, it helps out tremendously. All right, let's go back in time. Let's go to this incredible location where the Kriegsmarine had this control bunker, and let's do it right now. So, what is this very special feature that we're going to share with you here today? Well, let me show you. This is a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see this thing here. This is a absolutely spectacular command bunker, and it has a very special name. That tower there is one part of this very special bunker, but the other part is actually down here. So what is it? Well, it's a central for communication. It's a central for taking care of the business everywhere in this region, and also it's a central that actually did communication directly with Berlin, so decisions were made of attacking allies in the UK mainly, and also the coordination of attacks to vessels. So that is absolutely spectacular. But what you don't see is several stories of a massive bunker underneath here. And we were hoping so much that we can actually see this, but it's closed off. But nevertheless, we're going to show you a few details here so you can get a little drift of what is going on here. So you can see this is a turret. There are 3 of these, but this is the only one with a turret like this. And it was planned to have a radar on top, but was actually then only used for an observation turret. But there's a very special story to this turret, and we're going to see that, but we have to go to the other side. So on this side, you can see something completely different. You see here, there's a lot of damage to the tower. Why is that so? You can see the top part there is almost torn off. I'm going to zoom you in there so you can see that. See that? How did that happen? Well, that's because there was a very special event that took place here. And in a way, we have to share that with you. What happened? Right here, the Germans collected themselves most or almost all of the mines that was around this area. You see the Regelbau there? They actually stacked a lot of the mines in there when they cleaned up this area. But if you see here, there's like a depression. They were stacked up more than 1,500 mines there. And then suddenly there was a very special event taking place. And that was that they came with a truck and they were going to unload more of the mines. And imagine this picture here. That's exactly what it looked like. Truck came in, offloaded them almost like nothing, but either one of them where the detonator was taken out of, they were filled with the TNT and the blast media, but they took out the detonators and they kind of said they're safe. But what happened was they weren't safe, so it blew off. They almost couldn't find the truck pieces. The 3 guys here died instantly. Almost all of this force was flattened completely. And it was just total mayhem. The German barrack area was over there. That was flattened, and several of the houses in the nearby area was flattened and just smashed to pieces. So that is why there's a little depression in the ground here. And imagine how powerful that blast must have been, because what they managed to do, as I said, let me go over here. They managed to damage the turret, the tower. And that is pretty crazy to see. And you can see that today. But that is what is so exciting. But what is more exciting is that, as I said, under here are several stories of the bunker. And wouldn't it be fun to go inside? All right, did we get a surprise? Because we were actually so lucky that we were able to go inside. And that is absolutely unreal. We are now inside one of the most special bunkers that you can ever imagine. And that's because we kindly asked to have permission, and we got it. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely out of this world. We never thought we'd even be able to come down here, and now we are. And this gentleman is working very hard to make this accessible by everyone. Oh my goodness, can I have a little peek up here just to record the staircase? Look at that. This is wild, and we were allowed to come in. The original switches and cables are on the wall here. And boy, oh boy, this is one in a lifetime opportunity. And it hasn't been available for the public ever. Look at this. Ventilation shafts, ventilation things. Let me see. There's a little bit water. Oh, I have to change the battery on the camera. Oh no, give me a second. So, to all of you, this was not planned. This is a kind reaction. Oh, look at that. The ventilation system is still here. Oh, are you kidding me? And you can see there are tiles on the floor. I'm not sure whether this is the original German stuff.
Wait, there's something on the wall.
Wow, electronics everywhere.
Is this lights?
I think it's light, but you're not switched out. This is ventilation. To ventilate. There are some gauges there, some valves. I'm not sure whether this is post-war, but nevertheless, how cool is this? 500 volt, 60 amp. Wow. All right. We are going to continue down here. This is so cool that we were allowed to go in here. There is some kind of room here with ventilation shafts. I think it has been used for a very short time post-war. Holy cow, it's big. It is massive. Oh my goodness, I stepped in the water. I don't believe my own eyes. How can we be so fortunate? Look at this place. It is huge. And I think they had toilets here. Yeah, we found that before. There are toilets here. Oh, it's very damp in here. Yeah, this is modern, but nevertheless, it was built by the Germans, for the Germans. This is absolutely out of this world. Look at that kitchen. Yeah, that's most definitely been made or used after the war. But I don't give more. Is that ladies or officers?
Ladies.
Ladies? Oh my God. I don't know what to say. Look at that. Kitchen, totally rotten. Did the Germans use that for kitchen? Wow. Refrigerator. More tiles on the floor. Let's check out down here, Eagle Eyes. Looks like old style Oh my goodness. Oh, this is the signal room.
And commando room to the left.
Oh.
And you can't enter.
Commando room to the left. And this is so wet. I'm just gonna lean in like this. Look at that. There were once upon a time huge maps there. And I can actually show you some images of what this would have looked like when it was active. Is that cool or what? This is out of this world opportunity, as I said. I never expected this to become real. And here we are. I'm not sure whether we'll be able to signal room, conference room, shelves everywhere. I'm gonna see if it is possible to put these two there. No, it is flooded, and that's too bad. This thing should really be drained and made public access to the public. Wow, there are paperwork in the shelf there. Gotta be kidding me. How incredible is this place? And remember, guys and girls, once upon a time, the Germans were here and they kept track of everything that happened around, had the edge of everything. Wow, storages everywhere. Oh, wow. I'm just telling Eagle Eyes every time we go out, if you ask kindly, you will be rewarded. And to be able to go in here, in this incredible, I don't know what to say, and that's what we do. We do go out and we do have the opportunity to explore and share with you in a very special way. And we do sometimes have the opportunity to really surprise you. And did we go in here? Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to take a couple of photos. If you come like behind me, it'll be easier for me to be able to show them. Showers. And imagine, look at that.
I've already turned on this thing.
This thing could be everything could be arranged and been kind of done from here. And the Germans did that as well. There's no coincidence that there were water in here, hot and warm water. This is just a modernized kind of version of it. I can promise you that there were tiles on these walls when the Germans were here. I can promise you that 100%, because they did that as well. Tiny little room.
It's just, the last room is in there.
Yeah. There's a couple of rooms here. Is it possible to go inside?
Yeah. I can find that.
Yeah. What is that? That's another entrance and exit. Don't get wet. Oh, this is the cool room. All of this stuff is generators and electronics and fuel tanks. Yeah. Here was probably a generator. And here you have power supply stuff all over the world. The wall there. Huge sockets.
Yeah, why suddenly just ends?
Wow, this is out of this world.
I think there was not actually care.
Look at that, Eagle Eyes. That is maybe fuel. No, wait a minute. Is that water tank? This is some kind of tank. See that? This thing here shows you how much was in the tank, the tube, and the same with that one. So they were tanks with something. Could it be water? Okay, let me see in here.
I think that's the exit. It's concreted, so.
This is absolutely crazy.
Oh,
Where does this lead to? It's shut. Cables coming in and out from everywhere. So you go behind me, Eagle Eyes. Let me see, is my flashlight on fully?
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna take some photos, so give us a few seconds here. So, we are going back. And I have to say, what an extraordinary location. And what an extraordinary experience to go in here.
It's pretty wet.
What an extraordinary experience for a young kid to see this. Absolutely fantastic. Did you know that you can become a World War II History Hunter team member and the artifacts here could be passed on to you in this manner and fashion here by creating beautiful World War II dioramas and displays? You can be the future keeper of something very, very special by the history and the history hunting that we share together. Check out the link in the video description. You can click that and you can become a Patreon team member if you want to. Different kind of perks with for your eyes only videos, travel vlogs, restoration projects, all of that good stuff. And if you want to know more, check out the supporter videos in the beginning of each month. But now let's continue our little adventure. We were just made aware by this kind gentleman about something really, really spectacular. In here, all the ladies were sitting, because ladies worked here as well, taking the calls in and out and doing all the things with the Enigma machines. And if the lights went away, let me show you this. You guys, let them see this. This is absolutely incredible. Hold your light up there. And when I say 1, 2, 3, you turn around and do this, okay? So you're going to see something really, really special now. Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. It's freaking fluorescent. The whole ceiling glows. So one more time. This is one of the most amazing features. Keep your lamp all the way up there, because the higher you hold it, the stronger it will be. So the whole ceiling is made like that. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. That is crazy. This is, if the electricity came out, the whole room would be lighted up by that. That is spectacular. As I said, one in a lifetime experience. This was the communication room where all the activity of sending back and forth messages, and they went actually straight to Berlin. All of this went straight to Berlin, and then the decisions were made. I cannot understand how cool that is. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Can you take your light away as well? I want to see one more time, Elias. 1, 2, 3. You never see this again, huh? Oh my goodness. But the trip is not complete before we have walked all the stairs up to the observation turret. So you can see, look at the thick wall there. It's absolutely amazing. And wow. I really don't know what to say, other than we are so fortunate to be able to share this with you all. As I said, that's what we do. Do the research, travel, explore, and sometimes you are rewarded with absolutely stunning things. All right, so here we are. This is the very, very top. You remember I told you about the damage on the tower because of the mine explosion? Well, you can most definitely see that right there. That is pretty messed up. Just imagine standing up here on guard duty. Hans, Wilhelm, Friedrich, they were here, and they were here with the binoculars. And after the war, they found binoculars that could be attached to this. And this is what they saw. They could see all the way out to a very special area there, which was of high interest of the Germans for the Germans. And if you come over here, you can see the area down there. And that is one of the 622 Regelbaus. And there is something very special that's going to happen with that Regelbau, because it hasn't been open since 1954. And this gentleman has a plan, and we are maybe going to be part of that plan. So that is something to look forward to. But holy Madonna, how fortunate can you be that you're actually allowed inside in a blink of a second? You're not just a spectator, but you're actually actively taking part. Down there, That's where all the mines laid. And then the blast came this way and flattened the whole forest. The barrack area, the barrack camp was flattened. Several of the houses here were blown down. Wow, spectacular. That was one unbelievable experience. If you want to help us to reach more fantastic locations like this, we have this little super thanks feature here. That is your opportunity to help us out to go out and find even more spectacular World War II history for you to take part in. And I have to say, this thing here was a miracle. We were just visiting the area. A gentleman told us that he could get us in that. We did that, and thank you for that. So appreciate it. And now all of you, our viewers, supporters, can enjoy that. And I hope you really did, because that was truly spectacular. We have more for you, tons more. We have so many special explorers coming up. And mentioning Kriegsmarine, well, that thing there is absolutely one of a kind special thing. And let me show you a little peek here. I do see an object here, right there, that could look like ceramics. So I'm going to see if I can positioning myself to get that down. Grab. Come on, get it. What is that? Is that ceramics? Wow. We got it. Is that a piece from... That is actually brought up by us from one of the locations where one of the most known World War II battleships that the Germans had during the Second World War was. And we're going to share more with you. So that is what we do. We do the research, we do the travels, we go out and find these fantastic locations like this bunker here today. And that explore there is going to be something that you never ever seen before. So we want to say thank you to all of you supporting us, becoming a Patreon team member. If you want to pay, do some PayPal donations, please do that. Use the super thanks. And to all of you watching, subscribing, commenting, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for being in there for us, because you are enabling us to do this, and we cannot thank you enough for that. Well, that's it. We're going to do some more. I'm going to create more videos for you to enjoy. In the meantime, please stay safe, keep smiling, and we'll meet you out there in the next one.